Well, it should come to no surprise to anyone that there are concerns surrounding Joe Biden's mental fitness. The president is currently the oldest sitting leader in US history, and with that comes worry that his age is hindering his ability to run the country. But it's not so much about his age, it's about the way he presents himself. He has been known to mumble and bumble, stumble on words, look confused as to what he's meant to do next, and even mess up his own administration's policies. It's what has been known to be called a Biden gaffe or a Biden blunder, and there's plenty of them. When the White House press secretary was asked about Biden's confusion in the last few months, here's what she had to say.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just apologize.
These
moments of confusion are happening with the constituents.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, there are
Americans are watching this and are having concerns. What do you say to that? This is a legitimate question. We need to have some answers.
At the end of the year.
A failure to provide confidence for the American people. This angered online users, with one person sharing the video simply writing crickets. Another wrote that the press secretary should be ashamed of herself and that she has no answers. The White House is trying to convince the public that the president is fine, despite numerous calls from Republicans for Joe Biden to sit a cognitive test immediately and prove that he is sound of mind. Donald Trump had to do this in 2018 when his cognitive ability was doubted, which he did and passed. The probing of Karine Jean-Pierre today comes following an error the president made while speaking in the White House on hunger, nutrition and health. He called out the name of a Republican member of the House, Jackie Walorski, and began to speak as if she was in the room.
And I want to thank all of you here for including bipartisan elected officials like Representative Governor, Senator Braun, Senator Booker, Representative Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was going to be here.
But the thing is, Jackie Walorski died in a car crash in August, and the president actually released a statement on her passing at the time. Karine Jean-Pierre attempted to cover the blunder made by her boss.
Why, if she and the family is top of mind, does the president think that she's living and in the room?
I don't find that confusing. I mean, I think many people can speak to sometimes when you have someone top of mind. They're a top of mind, exactly that. And it is also, if you put it into the context, it's not like it happened outside of context, right? It happened at an event where we were calling out the champions, congressional champions in particular, of this issue, this important issue.
At the same event, the president mumbled over his words yet again.
You heard from Secretary Vilsack. Senator, excuse me, I voted you. All kidding aside, he's doing a hell of a job.
And then this happened recently, where Jill Biden had to help her husband leave the podium while he looked confused. The other day, the president looked confused when he met with the Atlanta baseball team. The team were lined up, ready for a photo, but it seemed Biden didn't know what was happening.
Well, folks, I guess we're going to do something now that is, I'm going to take a look at the reception. I'm going to take a picture first. Yeah. I'm inclined to hold this in my hand. We're going to get you right down in here. Thank you. All right.
A similar thing happened at the Global Fund conference late last week when the president appeared to be confused on where to exit the stage after he was finished speaking.
Mr. President, thank you. At the end of such a momentous event, the word thank you seems kind of inadequate. But for all the millions whose lives will be saved, for the community